Hey girls and boys, it is Mr. McAndrew, the math coach. Very excited to do some more multiplication with you today. You will see that I have up some work that we did yesterday. The reason for that is I wanted to point out something, which is I noticed something, and I was curious to see if you noticed it as well, which is like in this problem it was 7 groups of 2, right? 7 groups of 2, which was 14. And here we had 2 groups of 7, so 2 groups of 7, which was also 14. So 7 times 2 is 14, and 2 times 7 is 14. And I'm curious to see if that always works. So if we go even further back to the work we did on Monday, I did notice that here we had 6 groups of 3. So 6 groups, 3 in each group, and that equaled 18. And then here on the second problem, we had 3 groups of 6, right? 3 groups of 6, 1, 2, 3 groups, 6 in each group, and that also equaled 18. So very interesting. Let's pay attention to that and see if that always works. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. It'll be interesting to find out. Okay, so for today, we are going to pick up on something that you may have already been doing some work on, which is using arrays. Okay, so arrays are usually dots, right, or circles that you can use to help you draw a picture of something that's happening to help you solve it. Okay, so here's an example. You should be on this page. It says Wednesday Word Problem Practice. And it says, please read along with me, in Danny's class. So I don't know who Danny is, but he's in a class, probably like yours. There are 2 rows of 5 desks. Okay, so there's 2 rows of 5 desks. So a row is something that goes this way. This is called horizontal. This is vertical. This is horizontal. So one row of 5 desks would look like this. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to call those desks. So they may or may not be circular. They might be rectangular. We could have drawn it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, either way is fine. But usually arrays are in circles, so I'm going to do it in circles. So then, but it says there's 2 rows of 5 desks. This is 1 row right here. I'm going to draw another row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 2 rows of desks. So this is kind of similar, okay, to our sets. So if we were to draw 2 sets, 2 groups of 5, we would have, say, 1 group here, another group here, and we would have 5 in it. So we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how are these sets connected to the array? Okay, well, one way it is you have 2 groups. Here you have 2 rows. So your groups are actually rows. So there's one group there, and there's another group there. So we have 2 of them. And there's 5, right, in each row. So we have, let me change my marker here. We have 5 here, and we have 5 desks here. So 5 plus 5 gives us what? What's 5 and 5? We know that from our fingers, right? 5 and 5 makes 10. All right, nice job. So that would make 10. So if you have not written this down yet, can you pause it and please record this onto your paper, please? Thank you. And come on back when you're ready. Welcome back. We have the number sentence equation. So how many groups did we have? We had 2 rows, or 2 groups. So 2 groups of 5 desks is the same as we figured out was 10. Okay? And so our simple basic multiplication sentence is 2 times 5 equals 10. Okay? All right, so if you need to pause the video again, please do that and write that down. so you have it to use as a guide, and then let's go to the next page. All right, so on this page, we have another word problem, which is very similar to the last one. I'm going to read it, and then I would like you to finish it once the video is over, or you can pause the video, complete it, and then continue, okay? So it says in Lucas's classroom, there are 3 rows of 4 desks. Of course, right now, we have less desks in the room, right? How many, because normally we would have like 15 to 20 desks. How many desks are in Lucas's classroom? All right, let's find out, excuse me. So we're going to draw an array with circles. So we have, and this works out well with the rows of desks, right? So there's 3 rows. So we know there's going to be 3 rows. So I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3 rows. So, and there's 4 desks in each row. So here's 1 row. Let's draw 4 desks. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another row. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's another row. Now notice, boys and girls, I take the time to make sure that they are, each circle is right above the other one. So it's nice and neat. This helps us to see the multiplication problem here, okay? So we have 3 rows of 4. So in this row, we have 4. In this row, we have 4. And in this row, we have 4. So here comes our skip counting again, right? So 4 plus 4 makes 8. 8 plus 4 makes 12. And if you're not sure, you can always count. Let's see. So I got 12. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So in fact, the answer is 12. So 3 groups of 4 is going to equal 12. Now, if you have not yet drawn out this picture, if you could please do that now. Pause the video. And when you're done with that, please come back and we'll finish what's going on down here. Okay, so take a minute. And welcome back. So we're going to record what we just did. We did 3 groups. Here's one group. Here's another group. And here's another group. But in arrays, we call them rows. So 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows. 3 groups of 4 is the same as, we discovered, 12. Okay? Okay, and then you want to finish the multiplication sentence. Okay? All right, so we have some practice here. Okay, very similar to what we've done before. There's no picture, so you need to write the picture the way we've been doing it. Okay, and then fill in this part. So what is equal to 4 rows of 2? What times what? So 4 rows of 2. So we're going to have 4 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 rows. All right, so we have 4 rows of 2. So we have 1 row of 2, 2 rows of 2, 3 rows of 2, 4 rows of 2. Okay, easy peasy. All right, and then you would figure out, right, what are we multiplying? Okay, we have 4 rows of 2, right? So that would be 4 times 2. And what does that equal? Well, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. 4 times 2 equals 8. Okay, so sometimes it'll give you the picture and you have to figure this part out. And sometimes you will get the multiplication sentence and you have to draw the picture and fill in the rest of it. All right, so good luck, have fun, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.